We went camping near a famous tourist spot. One of those places that looks like something out of a postcard during the day. Forested hills, a crystal clear lake, and skies so open you could almost fall into them. At night, the stars were unreal. A million of them lit up the sky. So bright and clear, you could see the Milky Way stretching across the darkness like a river of ghosts. It was perfect, almost too perfect. But the way they said it, calm, but hesitant, left a strange feeling in the back of my mind. There weren't many houses around, just a few scattered cabins and old farmhouses, most of them looking like they hadn't been touched in years. Still, we weren't worried. It was supposed to be a weekend of drinks, stories, and good company. But everything just changed when we noticed a house. It was half hidden behind a curtain of trees. It was about 200 meters from where we were camping. Wood siding faded to gray, with a steep, sagging roof and windows. So dark it looked like the place had no interior at all, just void. No lights, no sound, no signs of life. "Someone lives there," one of us asked. "I don't think so," said another. "Maybe, used to." I remembered something one of the locals had mentioned at the gas station earlier that day. When we told him where we were headed, he'd gone quiet for a second, then mumbled, "Don't go poking around at night. That place, it's best left alone." We laughed it off at the time. Just small-town superstition, right? Later that night, around 1 a.m., we were a few beers in, and the fire had burned low. That's when someone said it, half a joke, half a dare. "Let's go check out the house." We all hesitated, just for a second. Something in the air felt off, like the woods had gone quieter than before. But none of us wanted to look scared. So we went. The air got colder as we got closer. The ground felt softer, almost like it had been recently disturbed. When we reached the front porch, we could see the door was slightly ajar. The wood groaned under our feet as we stepped up. No one said anything. We pushed the door open. Inside, the house smelled like wet earth and old wood. The floorboards were warped. The wallpaper peeled in long, curling strips. A thick layer of dust covered everything, yet there were footprints in it. Fresh ones, leading deeper inside. Still, we followed them. In the living room, there were picture frames on the wall, but the photos had all been burned out from the inside, like the fire had started behind the glass. An old radio sat in the corner, unplugged but softly crackling, static. Then we suddenly heard a loud sound. We froze, no one breathed. Then one of us whispered, "What was that?" Before anyone could answer, we started to run. We didn't wait to see what it was. Tripped over furniture, slammed into doorways. I swear I felt something cold grab the back of my shirt as I stumbled out the front door. When we got back to camp, we didn't talk, just stared at the fire until the sun came up. The next morning, we went back to see if any of it had really happened, or if it was just the beer and our imaginations. But the house was gone. I don't mean burned down or demolished. I mean gone. Just an overgrown patch of earth and a few old stones where the foundation should have been. Like it had never existed at all. We asked around again, but the locals just looked at us like they'd heard it all before. One old man finally said, "That house shows up every few years. Lures in the curious. Some come back. Most don't."